Okay, there we go.
Oh. Awesome. I'm just going to ask that everybody mute themselves so it doesn't come up on the screen the whole time. So guys, hello, my name is Amanda Uys and welcome to our 4 o'clock meeting on a Thursday. Welcome everybody. I'm very happy to have everybody here. We're going to try and start early. So my name is Amanda Uys. I'm from Grootbrak and I met LifeWave I heard about it in January and I thought it was a lot of nonsense. I'm not interested in this. We were talking earlier about family and I heard about it from family and I saw my sister's result and was like, no, this is nonsense, energy, light, all that nonsense. I'm not listening to that. And then I got COVID in March. And I got very, very sick after 4 weeks. I was still in bed, no medication helping me. I was working for myself. And if you can't earn an income because you can't get out of bed, it's a scary place to be. And my sister sent me patches because she was very worried about me. I put the patches on, a patch on, not expecting anything. It was X39, put it in the back of my back. I couldn't stay awake. Within half an hour, I had to sleep. And I slept for 2 hours. When I woke up, nothing was wrong with me. Obviously, I didn't believe it. I kept on walking slowly and doing everything slowly. But just before that, I asked my husband to come and walk with me because I haven't been out of the house for 4 weeks. We walked for 150 meters and my heart wanted to jump out of my chest. And, I was so scared to do damage to my heart. So I just kept on walking slowly, even after I felt the patches and felt good. But 2 days later, I thought, let me just go and see how far I can walk. I know 150 meters on my limit. And that day, we live on a farm, it's very mountainous, and I walked 1.5 kilos without a problem. 4 days later, when I looked on my watch, I'd already walked 9,000 steps. And to me, that's an absolute miracle. And since then, I've patched many people. I've helped many people. These patches really work amazing. It's when you think it's too good to be true, it probably is, except in this case, it usually is too good to be true. It's just amazing that it is. So I'm very grateful to have Trish to present with me today. I will be presenting the business opportunity and Trish is going to tell us more about the product. So Trish, over to you. I'm going to ask you to tell your story, why you got involved, what happened with you, what your results are, and then just when you're ready, just tell me to start sharing the screen. So
Awesome.
Over to you.
Thanks, Amanda. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Trish, and I live in Westville in KZN, sunny and delightfully humid KZN. But guess what? The patches don't sweat off. The adhesive is so good, they stay on. So how did I get into LifeWave? Well, I must be a very gullible kind of person because I was told about it by my upline, Kim Knight, who is a very good friend, and she lives in Elspruit. And she told me about this exciting opportunity and these patches and what they'll do for my husband with his sore neck and all the rest of it. And, gosh, I went onto her Zoom call and I just signed up just like that. I didn't research. I did nothing. So obviously I'm very, very gullible, but boy, am I glad that I did. And so I've been a LifeWave member since the end of May this year. So it's not that long. My hubby and I both started patching. I don't really have any health issues. So for me, my story is that my energy levels are just through the wall. I cannot believe that feeling of not wanting to fall asleep in the afternoon when you're sitting at your desk. My sleep at night has incredibly improved. And that was right from the word go, where I can sleep very deeply. And I do wake up, but then I go straight back to sleep. The other thing is my body strength is so much better. Like even in the gym, I'm just so much stronger, and I'm not even taking the X49. And the mental clarity. That for me is the biggest one, is the mental clarity. So that's my story. My husband's story, his neck hasn't improved yet, but he is faithfully patching. And he has been told it will probably take a long time because of the chronic status of his neck. So he's giving it the protocol, the 3 months plus the 1 month for every decade of life. And we're really trusting and praying that it is going to work for him. But the one thing he did experience was an incredible wound healing. He cut himself very badly on his inner thigh. And within 10 days, that wound was completely closed. The minutest scar, a long scar, but very thin, no big ugly scarring or anything. So we were very, very impressed with that. And my other quick one is, for me, was a migraine. I started to get a migraine, and I patched with Ice Wave on either side of the temple, and that migraine never manifested. The headache didn't come. I didn't get that terrible feeling of being washed out because you've had a migraine. I just carried on as normal. So that for me was a huge blessing. So that's my story. And sorry, the other big thing is when Kim did tell me that you can earn US dollars, I think that's when my ears just pricked up and did a dance, because we've been told by a lot of business people living in South Africa, if you can earn foreign exchange, that is the way to go. So for me, that was a huge opportunity. So that's me. Amanda, let's get going.
Right, give me a second. It always freaks me out here when I have to do this, and then it takes a while to start, and then but let's get going. There we go. Oh no, sorry, I've got to do something first. None of us here are professionals. We are just normal people loving the product, wanting to help other people. So just be patient.
An ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time.
You can hear?
For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each LifeWave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
So when I watch that video, I almost think, okay, that's the end. We can almost stop there. I think it just covers everything and it explains it so beautifully. So for those of us on the call and those who haven't been exposed to this call before, the question we always ask is, have you been patched yet? And what do the patches do? They elevate, they activate, and they regenerate. So this is a biggie, and we really need to remember it. LifeWave is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. We are not doctors. David Schmidt is not a doctor. He's a doctor of science, but not a medical doctor. And there is our dear David Schmidt, who, where would we be without him? He is the most amazing, humble man, and I just love listening to him. So he's the CEO and inventor of X39. X39 is the flagship patch of LifeWave, and that's the patch we're going to focus on in this presentation. So David Schmidt has over 180 patents, which is huge. He's a scientist and he's an inventor, and he specializes in age reversing, not age prevention, or what is the other one for to stop aging, but age reversing. So we can actually reverse our age, which is just amazing. And in 2008, when stem cells became the buzzword, David started to focus his attention on stem cell research. And the recent patent, which is for the X39 patch, took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to market. So with a patent, as I'm sure all of you know, to have something patented, you have to prove that what you say it will do, it does do. Many case studies have to be shown, and it's a very stringent process that you have to go through to have a product patented. So this is the patent that we have on X39. and it's a 20-year patent. 4 years have passed, and we have another 16 years still on this X39 patch. So what does this patent say? Sorry, Amanda, let me just quickly give the little highlights there. So it's the embodiment as a result of elevating copper peptide, which includes activation of stem cells that improves energy and elevation of antioxidants. Thanks, Amanda. All right, as I said previously, X39 is the flagship LifeWave patch. That's the one we're going to focus on today, but you can see there are many supportive patches and they all have different roles to play, but we today will just talk about the X39. So why are stem cells important? You know, before I joined LifeWave, I knew nothing about stem cells. And stem cells make up every single part of our body. Every organ of our body has stem cells. But where they are so phenomenal is that they are able to make more cells like themselves. And that is they self-renew. This blows my mind. They can become other cells that do different things in a process known as differentiation. So if your kidneys have a problem and your stem cells are being reactivated, they will go and become a kidney stem cell to help with the wellness of the kidney. If your heart has a problem, your stem cells can become heart cells to help with the healing of the heart. So they are absolutely amazing and phenomenal, and no wonder it has become such a buzzword. And they're also needed for the maintenance of tissue as well as for repair after injury. So why the X39 stem cell activation patch? The fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. And hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging. And this is quite a scary thought. At age 30, only half your stem cells are still active. And by age 60, you lose almost all your stem cell activity. And that is why we start to age and we start to take longer to recover from injuries, and wound healing takes longer and the hair goes gray and we get the wrinkles. So that is because of the lack of stem cell activity in our bodies. So how does X39 work? It's a proprietary form of phototherapy, which is what we saw in that very first slide, that video. And it is patented nanocrystal technology. So the actual patch, that little circular, the white circular bit in the middle, that is made up of a lattice network of sugars, amino acids, salts, and I think it's some type of oxygen as well is in that, that makes up the nanocrystal technology. And what does the patch do? It reflects our own light from our bodies to activate. It's non-transdermal. So nothing, no product, nothing goes into our skin. It's just the light being reflected. There are no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants in those patches, so you can have no side effects, and it's non-invasive. Very safe and easy to use. So what are the benefits of X39 itself? Increased strength, which is what I said, and reduced inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity, restored muscle or skeletal conditions, the improvement of sleep, and the improved skin appearance. So you can see from all those, I've got just about all those, except I don't think the skin has started to improve yet, but that'll obviously take a bit longer, and I'm looking forward to that one. So with the X39, we can achieve optimal health. And this are the long-term results per case studies this is at info.com. This website is an incredible website that was set up by our upline in the States, Stephen and Gina Merritt. And these are the long-term results. After the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. And remember, our bodies are made up of collagen. It's not just the skin, hair, nails that have collagen. All our whole body has collagen within it. And within 6 months, the heart reverses in age. So there we have the age reversing. That was the word I was looking for. It's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. And that is what David Schmidt says about X39. So now these are quite incredible results of a topography map, and the participant was a 77-year-old woman. So before she started patching with X39, if you look at session 1, her brain is full of inflammation, all the red and the yellow and the orange. Then they put the patch on the back of her neck, and after 3 weeks on that X39, look how the inflammation has reduced and the improved brain coherence. Then on session 3, which is just 6 weeks on X39, there's been a complete turnaround. All the red, all the orange has disappeared. No more inflammation in the brain and better brain coherence. And so it can be noted, her brain was hyperactive when she first started, but then it calmed down dramatically at the second visit. And then after wearing it for the 6 weeks, all signs of inflammation had disappeared and her brain remained calm. Thanks, Amanda. So there's the before and after of inflammation reduction in 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, that is scary. So it's this woman's hands are red in the red zone, and after wearing the X39 for only 30 minutes, look at how the inflammation has disappeared. That is indeed a wow minute for sure. And these are just some of the results of people. Look at the hair growth there. It's just amazing. And also the color, restoration of the color from gray to black. Lovely to see things in pictures. And these are the athletes who are wearing patches. Good old Michael Phelps, Sean May, all from all different sports, which I think is awesome. David Beckham, and of course, Lorenzo, the motorbike racer. So how do we wear X39? Oh, sorry, and just to go back with that slide, I mean, all those sports people are wearing it. You know, people are very skeptical about X39 and the patches. I mean, these are famous people that are wearing these patches. Just tell them about these dudes, and I'm sure they'll believe the truth. So how do we wear X39? You wear your patch for 12 hours on, and then you take it off, and you leave it off for 12 hours off. And the reason why we do that is to allow the body to repair and rejuvenate. Those are the 2 areas that one should wear the X39, the back of the neck, or 2 fingers below the belly button. After you take the patch off, when you've worn it for 12 hours, you can throw it away, or you can patch your spouse, or you can patch your furry friend. There's been amazing testimonies of animals who have been rejuvenated and even had incredible healings in their bodies due to wearing the X39 patches. And then you need to put on a new patch and repeat. You can wear more than 1 patch at a time, but not of the X39. You can wear any one of the other supplementary patches, 1 or 2 of them, when you're wearing the X39. And the most important thing is drink plenty of water through the day. That's why you should wear the X39 during the day, so you can hydrate all day. And it's also very important to take electrolytes, just 1 glass of electrolytes every day. And the 90-day protocol. And this is really important because a lot of people patch and expect results immediately. And there are those one-day wonders, one-week wonders, which is fantastic. But David Schmidt advises us to use the patches for the minimum of 90 days for optimum results. And as I said, although that is the recommendation, we have seen results in weeks, days, hours, minutes, and literally seconds, which is crazy. Our bodies are not all built the same way, and that the causes of certain conditions are often different. The most common reason for any lack of response to the patches is dehydration. Lack of hydration will reduce the effectiveness of the patches. It is important to drink enough water before and during the patch use, and try adding electrolytes too, as I said. Now, for my husband, who's never been a water drinker, he can't stand drinking water during the day, and he never has. Well, since he's been on the patches, if it's done anything for him, it's improved the increase of water. He now drinks the water all day, and he takes the electrolytes. And I'm just so chuffed, and it just shows you he's so keen to get that pain relief in his neck because he's doing something which he never would do in the past, which is great. If you want to take a screenshot or a photograph of thisisit.info.com, it's an incredible website that has all the case studies on it, lots and lots of testimonials and much more. And this website, you can point anybody to it who has not heard about LifeWave or the X39 patches, And honestly, the videos they can watch there will convince them if nothing else will. Thanks, Amanda. So X39 is so sophisticated, but yet simple to explain. And the testimonies that we've heard of X39 are life-changing and very emotional. Many people, when they're on the calls and they listen to testimonies, they become very emotional. The tears flow because it's incredible to see people getting their lives back. So what is the best thing about X39 is that it absolutely works. Thank you.
Really awesome job. Thank you, Trish. You made me excited again. So welcome to the new people that we haven't welcomed here yet. And now for me, this is the highlight of the call, is giving people the opportunity to share and tell you what has happened in their lives. This is just awesome. So I'm opening it up. Jump in, just unmute yourself, and you can fight about who wants to be first. But let's hear your stories, please.
I think it has to be Bonnie.
Okay,
Simon.
if you say so. Hello, everyone. My name is Bonnie. For those of you who haven't met, I have decided that I am the absolute worst person for anyone to try and sell to. I'm so analytical. I'm so skeptical. I really, my heart aches for anyone trying to sell me anything. So my very good friend, I've known forever and a day, tried for 2 years to tell me about these patches, and I wouldn't even listen in 2 whole years. And I saw her results, which were absolutely amazing, because she couldn't walk without a walker, so she really never went out, and she only walked around her little apartment. But now she's walking without a walker, and she goes out nearly every day. So I was just so happy to hear that. And then Trish contacted me 2 years later, and she asked me if I'd heard about the patches, and I said, yes, I have, and I'm not one little bit interested. Now, I'm also very closed-minded, which is, I'm not proud of that fact, because I don't know what I was saying no to. Anyway, I then thought about it, and I thought, no, this is crazy. I must speak to Trish. And we've known each other since we were teenagers, because Trish's sister's married to one of my brothers. So I know I can trust Trish, and I really knew that she would tell me the truth. So I met with Trish and I met with Merle. And I said to them, the 2 most important things to me. And when I say I don't buy easily, I don't. But if I am absolutely convinced that the products work, and I also wanted to know that the company was sound, that it had integrity, because I had come from a 35-year relationship with a company that I have the utmost respect for. So that was really important to me. And they really convinced me. I was fighting back the tears. But there's nothing like when you see the patches working in your own life, and I will get to that. But anyway, so I left them feeling very teary-eyed, and I bought some patches. But I'd heard about a pharmacy in Waterfall who had been stocking these patches for over a year. So I went in, I spoke to the owner, Pauline. I said, Pauline, I want to tell you up front, I've bought some patches, you're not going to benefit from me talking to you, but would you mind if I ask you some questions? And she so kindly spoke to me for an hour and a quarter. She called in her sister, and who told me one story in particular that I don't think I will ever forget. And I was literally sobbing. She told me about a man who has muscular dystrophy. He was given 11 days to live. And she went to visit him in hospital, said, can I patch you? Which she did. 5 months later, he is alive and well, and he can lift up his hand, he can scratch his own head. I mean, I have a burning desire to help people. And when I heard that story, and then Ange told me that she herself had booked in for a knee replacement, and her friend said, can I patch you first? She did. And they walked out of there an hour and a half later, and there was no pain, and wasn't limping, and she's never had her knee replacement. So what has it done for me? First of all, I maybe quite ignorantly said there's actually nothing wrong with me. I don't know what it's going to do. But I overlooked something crucially important, and that is I'm 70. And I think about this so often. I never saw my own dad as old until he reached the age of 75. And then he declined so rapidly, it was scary. I help out at the Kloof Rest Home with our church. It's only once a month. But over the last 18 months, it has broken my heart to see that rapid decline in those people. And I know now why. My dad's stem cells were dead. Their stem cells are dead. Now, I know this might sound ridiculous, but comfort is really important to me. And I can't bear the thought of the discomfort that old age and aging brings. And it actually must be an extremely uncomfortable thing to go through. Plus the humiliation. And with X39, we can avoid that. You know, we can reverse our aging. So instead of me waking up in the morning and subconsciously thinking, oh, I'm 70, I'm going to be 71 next month, I'm getting older each day, and my mum died at 7. Instead of me thinking that, every day I wake up and I think, yippee, I am one day closer to a new body, a younger body, a whole younger system. I mean, is that not unbelievably exciting? And that's a gift that we have in our hands that we can offer to everybody. So you cannot stop me talking now. But I said everything was fine with me, but it actually wasn't, because I didn't even know I had this, but I had it. You know, when you're just so busy, you don't focus on yourself. But when I climbed upstairs or climbed downstairs, there was definitely something wrong with my right knee. And after about 4 weeks, I could feel it getting better. And now 2 months later, I can go up a lot of stairs, I come down a lot of stairs, I don't feel anything in that right knee. And I can also feel that my muscles are most definitely a lot stronger. I was battling with a bit of muscle weakness. I can think so much more clearly. I can remember names. I'm sleeping better, got a lot more energy. But I went to go and have a blood test a week or so ago, really not expecting any results. And my blood pressure has come down in 2 months from 6.1 to 5.3. My glucose from 6.8 to 4.8, which is incredible. Now, my closest friend, her husband has lost the use of his hands, and she's having to feed him and everything. And so often I phone and say, Penny, please tell me that, you know, he's getting better. No, absolutely no improvement. So Penny's been wearing her used patch. So they went for their normal routine blood test. She phoned me so excited. She said, our doctor says our bloods are perfect. She had high cholesterol. Now, she's had high cholesterol in the 7s for 15 years, and it's worried her. It's come right down to 5.4. Her glucose has dropped from 6.9 to 4.9. And the doctor said that her husband's inflammation is non-existent. It's gone 100%. And she said he has the bloods of a 20-year-old. Is that not incredible?
Amazing.
So, you know, when you see it working for yourself, and look, that's just one of many stories that I've gathered over 2 months. So I'm not going to go on and on, but
Well, if I can just interrupt there, can I just interrupt you there with that man's hands yet not getting use of them? That's like Melville's neck. You know, it's the stem cells are working in the rest of the body, like he had the inflammation that needed it, healing those areas of the body. We don't know where it's healing, and those hands will start to work exactly like Melville's neck will improve. So, yeah, it's just to keep on patching.
Absolutely.
absolutely
I'm
awesome.
convinced it will come right. Yeah,
Yes,
because I know now that the patches work.
fantastic.
Thank you very much, Bonnie. That's been awesome. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much. I told you, Trish, once she starts with talking, now she can't stop because now she's got those amazing testimonials. And
All
then
the
that's with
stories,
most
yeah.
of us, we can't stop talking. Okay, thank you so much. Who's going to press that button to share the next testimony? Come on, Simon. I know you want to do it.
Are you going to
No.
share, Simon? You're on mute, eh?
Linda? Something's happening or not happening.
No.
Okay. Not. Linda?
Mm.
I know you've got an amazing testimony as well. Don't you want to unmute and tell us? Just unmute.
A testimony you shared the other night, Linda.
There you are.
Yes, yes, but today I have something to add to that, which was
Oh, good.
which
Oh,
really
awesome.
made my day. But I'll tell you about the other thing, which is just a little story. We went to Thailand at the beginning of November, and just before that, I had this awful feeling in the nether regions where I thought it felt like everything was dropping out. And I had had a hysterectomy a long time ago, and I thought maybe it's something to do with a what do you call that thing? Something bladder, the bladder.
Yeah, wait,
Prolapse.
prolapse. Mm.
Prolapse bladder. But I actually did nothing to do with it. I did nothing about it. And I thought that perhaps I should, seeing that we were going away. We had just started the patches, and it just went away. I had it a little bit, and then it just completely went away, and I haven't had it since. Also, I had a detached retina about 2.5 years ago, which was really devastating for me. I had surgery, obviously, and the glasses that I'm wearing, I do feel are no longer suitable. I think my eyesight has improved. And quite often when I'm driving, I just take my glasses off and I can see better.
Wow.
I do need to have my eyes tested. In fact, I think I've got a pair of Clicks glasses, which I use, and and when I'm watching TV, I take my glasses off anyway. So that for me is
Sure.
really fantastic. But
Awesome.
today I
Wow.
was walking in the mall. No, I was walking in the parking, and yeah, granted the lighting is a little bit subdued, but I saw a friend who I haven't seen since actually early September, and she said, "Oh my God, Linda, you are looking fantastic." She said, "Have you had a facelift?" And I said, "No, I haven't." She says, "You're looking really, really good, and your hair is so nice." So I turned around and showed her the patch.
Good.
And
Good.
I told her a bit about it, and she was very interested. So I said I would forward something to her, some info. So, yeah,
Great.
that really
Well
Wow.
made
done.
my day.
Sure. Errol, better watch out, eh?
Fantastic.
Well,
Fantastic.
when I told him that,
Yes.
he just absolutely agreed.
Oh, good. Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
Fantastic. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. No.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go
Pleasure.
back to the sharing. Just get back there. Right. Okay, so people get on this call for various reasons,
Not seeing it, Amanda.
This is
Oh, there you go.
time for me to ask you, why are you here? What is the most important thing? Oh,
Amanda,
stop.
you're
Okay.
frozen.
So, but you heard me?
No, you're frozen and we're
All right.
losing you a bit.
So the question is, what is the most important thing?
There you are.
Okay, Trish, do you want to go on?
You want me to carry on? Shame, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, please, please.
Okay, so what is the most important in your life? Is it your family, time, freedom, security, travel, better health, or less debt, or all of those? It's good to think about that and decide what it is that is the most important in your life. So let's look now at the LifeWave company growth in 2024. It's a 20-year-old company that just celebrated, had the 20-year celebration in the States. It was an amazing occasion, I believe, and from what we've seen of it. And, this company has grown from 20 million in 2021 to 300, and we're talking dollars, to $320 million in 2022 and $430 million in 2023. And I believe by end 2024, we'll be over $600 million. LifeWave is now open in over 80 countries around the world. So it just keeps on growing. And the best thing for me is that LifeWave is not a Me Too product like most companies. So what do we mean by Me Too product? That is, there's so many weight loss products out there. There's so many different skincare products. There's so many different supplements. And if you sell those products and your client buys from you and then suddenly they have a bit of a financial issue and they can't afford your supplement anymore, they're going to go look for something cheaper because it's out there and it's available. But LifeWave and the X39 and the other patches are unique. There's nothing else out there like it in the market, and they never can be for the next 16 years, which is phenomenal. So I never knew about this, that there is an website you can go on to called businessforhome.org. And it shows the growth of companies. And LifeWave is now ranked #1 as a momentum company for growth. I mean, look at these stats. There's been a 3,000% growth rate from 2018 to 2024. Please tell me what other company out there has that kind of growth. So it's just incredible, absolutely incredible. So you think now you're interested, you're starting to like what you're hearing. So what now? There are a few buying options. You can just be a customer where you'll pay the full retail price, you'll order online, and the product will be delivered to your door. You can become a preferred customer. So you'll get the product then on wholesale, but you have to sign up for a 3-month minimum of a 3-month monthly order, and then you pay wholesale price and it gets delivered to your door. And then you can sign up as a brand partner where you're going to get wholesale price, pay wholesale price. You're going to have discounts, or you can choose if you want the business opportunity as well as a brand partner. Thank you, Amanda. So these are the packages, how to become involved in LifeWave. You can start off as a call on the core level, and this is normally for individuals or husband and wife couples. We see a lot of husband and wives that start together. You want to try out the patches. You want to get your patches for free. So you sign up as on the call, which is $295.
Can you see?
And sorry, Amanda? Okay. And with it, you'll have 3 sleeves of X39 patches. And a sleeve of patches is 30 patches. It lasts a month. Or you can combine with the supplementary packages where you can get 2 packs of supplementary patches for 1 sleeve of X39. Sorry, Amanda. You're having problems there. The next level is the advanced level. And this is for when you're starting to become serious about the business. and you want to get a lot more free patches. I'm just trying to find my notes because I do have it here. So the advanced is, I can't remember. Oh, shame. It's gone. Amanda's having issues. Where is she? Okay, so now I'm the host. Amanda's gone altogether. All right, guys. So I can't remember the stats, but I know we have the advanced, which is the middle of the road. And then we have the premium, which is if you're a serious entrepreneur and you want to go out there and patch people, you want to sell the patches as well as doing the business. That will be the premium package, and that is for $1,750. But look at that, you get 20 sleeves of X39. The advanced is $535, and you get 6 sleeves of X39. And you have 1 month of active status, so you don't have to buy again within the month. And on the premium, you have 3 months of active status, so you can you don't have to buy more patches for the next 3 months. So how do you earn with LifeWave? You can earn by selling the product retail, because you basically have an online shop. You direct your customers to your website and they buy and the product's delivered to them. As a brand partner, if you introduce new members, so you bring in new people underneath you, you will get a once-off introductory bonus, and that depends on what level they come in. The bonus will vary. On cycle bonuses, that's the third way. Now, cycle bonuses is where it really starts to pay, where you then earn bonuses off anybody that signs up underneath you, and any activity that they do, you are able to earn a cycle bonus. And cycle bonuses are paid weekly, and they're paid in $50 increments. And then as a matching bonuses, that's when you need to help your team succeed, and you earn a matching bonus off what anybody underneath you earns. So I'll give you an example of this. Amanda brings in Kim. Whatever Kim earns on her cycle bonuses, Amanda gets 25%. Kim brought in me. Anything that I earn, Amanda gets 20% on what I bring in. I then brought in Bonnie, that's 1, 2, 3, and Amanda still then gets 20% of anything that Bonnie brings in. But you know, the best part of all this is 20% is not taken from our earnings, it's in addition to. So LifeWave pays us the matching bonuses, and our team still get their full cycle bonus. And then, of course, the last one is member incentives. We have beautiful overseas trips that you can work towards. You can get rewards, and you can get prizes, and also you can get specials. Like we just had an incredible Black Friday special where you can order the products on special. Thanks, Amanda. So the compensation plan, when I first started, oh my gosh, I thought, how am I ever going to understand this? But you do, and this is all we're going to tell you basically is, it's as easy as knowing 4 people to become a manager. And when you become a manager, your cycle bonuses, you can earn up to $1,500 a week, people, a week, not a month, which is fantastic. So you are there, you bring in 2 people on your left team and 2 people on your right team, and guess what? You can become a manager. And as you go up from the binary, which is your left and your right side, the maximum you can get to, which is senior presidential director, is $25,000 a week. Who doesn't want to be earning that? Yes, please. And then this next slide is just the picture of the matching bonus I was showing you. And this is where your income becomes totally unlimited, where you just earn from the people under you. So we're a part of the This Is It team, which is our upline, Steve and Gina Merritt, which I mentioned earlier. And they have developed these 2 incredible websites. The first is thisisit.info.com. That's where you'll direct any potential brand partners to, for them to watch videos, look at testimonies, and see case studies. And then thisisit.team.com for signed up brand partners. This is the most incredible website. It gives you all the business training on it. It gives you all the knowledge that you need, all the product knowledge. It is an absolute minefield of information once you become a brand partner. So take notes of these websites, because really, really worth going and having a look at it and directing your interested people to them. So we are part, as I said, of the This Is It team. And look at us, guys. Look at us. We are beating LifeWave as a whole. We are number one as far as a team, and we're not just South Africa, it's around the world. Members are part of the This Is a Team, which is the best team to be a part of. And in that photograph there, the lady in the grey jersey is Meredith. She is the president of LifeWave. On the other side is our dear David Schmidt, who's the CEO. And in the middle there is Merle, who is our senior presidential director of Team Abundance. And she's right here in Hillcrest and KZN, and that's her husband, who slowly but surely has got more and more involved as he has benefited from the overseas incentive trips. He is now LifeWave sold out. So everybody, you have an incredible opportunity before you today. The opportunity to bring the healing power of light to everyone around you. And that is a quote from David Schmidt, the CEO of LifeWave. So now is the time to make your move. Are you serious about your dream? With LifeWave, there's hope for your future, and not only financial hope, but wellness as well. So let's get started, if you haven't, with X39. Thank you, Amanda.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for your patience. It seems like there's something going on in the area. We've got a big fire around here. So two different Wi-Fi's is messing around, but no problem. Thank you, Trish. You did a really awesome job. Thank you for jumping in totally unprepared, and you did an awesome job. Thank you so much for that. I'm just going to quickly stop the recording, and then we can have a little chat quickly for those who want to talk still and ask a question quickly. Let me just stop it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who gave their testimonies. Thank you to everybody who was here and who's going to go out here and change lives.